President Mahmud Abbas will refuse to meet U.S. Vice President Mike Pence later this month following Washington's controversial policy shift on Jerusalem, an aide said on Saturday, as protests gripped the Palestinian territories. Israeli airstrikes on the Gaza Strip killed at least 2 people and wounded at least 25 others, including women and children, as protests continued over U.S. President Donald Trump's recognition of Jerusalem as Israel's capital on Wednesday. At least 4 people have been killed and dozens wounded since Trump announced the move, which drew criticism from every other UN Security Council member at an emergency meeting on Friday. Protests continued illegally occupied East Jerusalem and other parts of illegally occupied West Bank and Gaza Strip as Israeli police used live ammunition, rubber-coated steel bullets and tear gas to disperse demonstrators. Pence unwelcome. There will be no meeting with the Vice President of America in Palestine, Abbas's diplomatic advisor Majdi said. The United States has crossed all the red lines with the Jerusalem decision. Egypt's Coptic Pope Tawadros II also cancelled a meeting with Pence, with the church saying it declines to receive him in protest at Trump's announcement, which failed to take into account the feelings of millions of Arabs. On Friday, Ahmed Al-Taib, who heads Al-Azhar, Egypt's top Sunni Muslim institution, also scrapped plans to meet Pence over the unjust and unfair American decision on Jerusalem. Fresh protests. There were fresh clashes on the second day in the occupied East Jerusalem, occupied West Bank and Gaza Strip as Palestinian protesters came out to voice their anger over Trump's announcement. Police used almost all means to suppress protests, including arresting the demonstrators. Gaza. Mourners vented their anger at the funerals of 2 people killed during clashes at the border fence on Friday and 2 Hamas members killed early on Saturday. Police said they arrested 2 young men from the Israeli Arab town of Arara. The Palestinian Red Crescent said 171 people were hurt in the occupied West Bank and 60 in Gaza Saturday, with injuries ranging from gunshot wounds to tear gas inhalation and being beaten by Israeli security forces. In illegally occupied East Jerusalem, police fired stun grenades to disperse Palestinian demonstrators on the main Salahdin Street. An Israeli police statement said 4 policemen were slightly injured and 13 protesters arrested. The Red Crescent said 12 Palestinians were injured by shrapnel from grenades or by blows from police.